Hello, my name is Frances,
And I'm Naomi.
and we're the hosts of this year's Women's Wellness Circle retreat, Heal Chronic Illness, the Feminine Way. I created the Women's Wellness Circle 2 years ago with Sophie, and we both have had healing journeys. I had disabling chronic fatigue for 5 years, which left me bedbound at times, and this inspires my work today in the creation of the Women's Wellness Circle. And Sophie had her own healing journey from severe chronic IBS. And this year for our retreat we're joining forces with Naomi Engelkamp, who is a psychotherapist in Sheffield and a good friend of ours, and also has her own healing journey to share.
I came to the healing journey through my own challenges, which started as comfort eating in my late teens and spiralled into chronic compulsive overeating, which led to complete disconnect in my body, depression and isolation. Thankfully, life brought me face to face with some very gentle and profound people and practices, which I gradually began to open to and integrate and practice in my own body and in my own life. Today, my life's work is very, very much about bringing these practices to whoever that might benefit from them in a way that is accessible and gentle.
This retreat is designed for women that are healing from chronic health conditions such as chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, multiple chemical sensitivity, autoimmune conditions, recovering after surgery, endometriosis, IBS, migraines, or really any chronic physical health condition that you believe you have the potential to improve or completely recover from. And we will gather together as a conscious circle of women in the Lake District and explore tried and tested healing tools that have supported hundreds of women from around the world, or thousands of women, to completely heal from chronic illnesses.
Do you long to be free within your own body? Do you long to connect with your feelings, begin to express them, metabolize them, process them? Then this may well be the retreat for you. This is a retreat where we will begin to utilize some very powerful tools. We will only go as deeply as you feel safe to, knowing that you're completely held and connected to other women who are consciously taking these steps and becoming fully integrated within this path. Some of the transformational frameworks that we will use are those of emotional freedom technique, internal family systems sculpting, and family constellations. They will gently and profoundly bring about the awarenesses required for us to shift away from our chronic health patterns onto a path of discovery and health.
And these are all tools that have personally helped us on our own healing journey, and we're passionate about sharing these tools today. And this is the third time we've run this retreat in the Lake District, and women have experienced a rare sense of belonging and connection through being in circle with other women who really get what they're going through, who really understand what their journey is like, and also that the tools have helped them to move beyond some of the physical health conditions and create more ease and well-being, to move through the river of emotions that can come with chronic illness, emotions like anger, like fear, like grief, and to call in more joy, ease, wellness and fun.
We'll meet together as a circle in the very beautiful surroundings of the Lake District for 5 whole days. It's a very, very important and profound step that we're taking away from normal life into an alchemical container where we can open our bodies into deeply receiving the support that is around and within us. These are the same processes that Frances and I also embraced in our own journeys, so we know that they're tried and true. They awaken in us the innate capacities of our bodies to naturally heal. We are held through meditations and movement processes and practices that enable us to connect with our body and bring about the most optimal conditions for health and healing of the mind, body, soul and spirit. Through this retreat, we will learn to connect with perhaps the hidden insights and gifts of our illness. We will begin to befriend our own bodies, to trust our bodies, and perhaps most importantly of all, to connect with our unique feminine intuition.
And when you join this retreat, you'll also receive access to the Women's Wellness Council interview series, 20 inspiring interviews with pioneers of holistic healing and feminine awakening, and also our EFT for Healing Chronic Illness course, self-study course, to support you in enhancing your use of this tool for optimum healing results. And all of these tools will be available for you before the retreat and afterwards to help you integrate as well. And what we have found from joining with thousands of women from around the world is that when women gather together, a healing alchemy occurs, a level of connection, support and holding that it simply isn't possible when we're navigating this journey alone, and especially when we gather in circle together, physically together, is especially powerful. And we know this because we're lovers of women's circles ourselves.
This is a retreat for shifting away from loneliness, from anxiety and from isolation. It's a retreat from getting out from underneath our pain and our symptoms. It's a retreat for learning how to craft our own unique paths to complete fullness. If this appeals to you, if this sounds like exactly the kind of thing that you're looking for, then we invite you to join up and join us on the 22nd until the 26th of November in the beautiful Lake District for this retreat, Heal Chronic Illness the Feminine Way. For more details about this retreat, please see below this video.